From the Universal Tarot. 10. The Wheel. The wheel is brimming over with symbols and clues as to its meaning. At the center is the wheel itself. The circle is a universal symbol for wholeness in which everything is contained. The wheel has 3 concentric circles intersected by 8 spokes, 4 of which bear symbols for the alchemical elements water, salt, mercury, and sulfur, which correspond to the 4 minor arcana suits: cups, pentacles, swords, and wands, respectively. The wheel's edge shows the letters Rota, R-O-T-A, wheel, Tarot, T-A-R-O, tarot, or Torah, T-O-R-A, divine law, depending on which way you read it. The 3 Egyptian mythological creatures ride the wheel. On the left, the serpent Tifon-Set descends, symbolizing moving from positivity toward negativity or from good toward bad. On the right, the jackal-headed Hermes Anubis ascends from the unconscious to the conscious, symbolizing rising from the dark underworld toward the light. Atop the wheel is the Sphinx holding a sword. She is both the revealer of secrets and their protector. Finally, at the 4 corners in the clouds, representing stable cosmic forces amid all this spinning activity, are mystical beings that represent the fixed signs of the zodiac: Aquarius, Angel; Scorpio, Eagle; Leo, Lion; and Taurus, Bull. All 4 are winged, symbolizing their spiritual nature. Universal message. There is a cosmic order beyond human comprehension. You may not understand the vicissitudes of fate, but you can accept them gracefully. From the Initiatory Tarot of the Golden Dawn. The Wheel of Fortune, the 10th Key, the 21st Path. The magical title of this card is the Lord of the Forces of Life. The path of the Wheel of Fortune runs between the spheres of Netzach and Chesed. It is the mercy and magnificence of sovereignty, Jupiter acting through Jupiter direct on Venus. This path is the conduit of energy between the personality, lower self, and the higher self on the pillar of mildness. It is known as the intelligence of conciliation, meaning that the wheel is the mediator between 2 opposites. The wheel is also a symbol of karma and of time, continually fluctuating, bringing past deeds, good or ill, back to the present and on to the future. The double letter Kaf, which is assigned to this path, refers to the concepts of riches and poverty. Thus, Jupiter is rightly attributed here. This is the wheel of life, death, and rebirth. It is a wheel of extremes, light and darkness, and all the interactions between the 2, which cause the wheel to turn. It is a perpetual motion machine, rotating and cycling human incarnation, karma, and life. The Sphinx represents the higher self of the individual, also the guardian of the mysteries. It is a symbol of the 4 elements, crowned and united by spirit. Here it is pictured at the top of the wheel, acting as a stable, balancing energy. The revolving wheel is the constant cycle of energy between the Sphinx and the ape, the higher and the lower self. Interpretation in a tarot reading. Good fortune and happiness within bounds, but sometimes also a species of intoxication with success, if the cards near it bear this out. From the Science Tarot. Schrödinger's Cat. 10. Wheel of Fortune. The physicist Erwin Schrödinger devised a thought experiment to help understand superposition, a complicated facet of quantum physics. Imagine a cat placed inside a box. A mechanism also in the box may or may not kill the cat, depending on a random radioactive event. After a while, we cannot know whether the cat is dead or alive inside the box, but instead consider the cat is somehow both dead and alive at the same time. Superposition suggests that a subatomic object, like a cat inside our imaginary box, actually exists in all states simultaneously, until an outside observer forces it into one state by observing it. While an animal could never truly be dead or alive at the same time, Schrödinger's cat illustrates the strange nature of the quantum world. The Wheel of Fortune suggests all the unknowable possibilities the future may hold for us. It is our own actions that will finally bring the result. To find a resolution, we must bravely take a chance, spin the wheel, and open the box. From the Tarot of Shadows, Arcana 10, Reversed Wheel. Here we see a counterclockwise rotating wheel with a person placed inside it. The wheel symbolizes integrity, continuity, and original perfection. Today we know that the Earth orbits around the Sun, the planets revolve around their axis, and our spiral galaxy makes a slow circular motion around its center. Since ancient times, people assumed that rotation was a great force in the universe, sometimes giving life, sometimes bringing death. The view of the starry sky took their breath away, and they imagined that it revolves around the earth. Everyone saw the sun rising in the east and having made a half circle through the day, disappearing in the west. Archaeologists found wheel images carved on stones in Europe, Asia, Africa, America, and Oceania. A circle with a cross in the center is viewed not only as a solar symbol, but also as a symbol of earth fertility. This symbol, one of the ancient archaic solar signs, indicates the apparent motion of the sun around the earth and the division of the year into 4 parts, 4 seasons, 4 cardinal directions. This symbol stands for the summer and winter solstices and the annual motion of the sun. It is considered that the movement following the sun's direction stands for good, and that the opposite movement represents destruction, involution, and degradation. This arcana reflects the effects of the reversed wheel motion. Card meaning: back to square one, regression, degradation, clumsiness, a hapless circumstance, bad luck, stagnation, unexpected setbacks, a negative twist of fate, the downside of a cycle, running without moving, stuck in a rut, feeling out of rhythm, being on the wrong life track, desire to relive the past. Advice: when this arcana appears, it is advisable to get another card to clarify which aspect of life the reversed wheel refers to. From the Osho Zen Tarot, 10, Change. The symbol in this card is an enormous wheel representing time, fate, karma. Galaxies spin around this constantly moving circle, and the 12 signs of the zodiac appear on its circumference. Just inside the circumference are the 8 trigrams of the I Ching, and even closer to the center are the 4 directions, each illuminated by the energy of lightning. The spinning triangle is at this moment pointed upward, toward the divine, and the Chinese symbol of yin and yang, male and female, creative and receptive, lies at the center. It has often been said that the only unchanging thing in the world is change itself. Life is continuously changing, evolving, dying, and being reborn. All opposites play a part in this vast circular pattern. If you cling to the edge of the wheel, you can get dizzy. Move toward the center of the cyclone and relax, knowing that this too will pass. Change. Life repeats itself mindlessly. Unless you become mindful, it will go on repeating like a wheel. That's why Buddhists call it the wheel of life and death, the wheel of time. It moves like a wheel. Birth is followed by death. Death is followed by birth. Love is followed by hate. Hate is followed by love. Success is followed by failure. Failure is followed by success. Just see. If you can watch just for a few days, you will see a pattern emerging, a wheel pattern. One day, a fine morning, you are feeling so good and so happy, and another day you are so dull, so dead that you start thinking of committing suicide. And just the other day you were so full of life, so blissful that you were feeling thankful to God that you were in a mood of deep gratefulness, and today there is a great complaint and you don't see the point why one should go on living. It goes on, but you don't see the pattern. Once you see the pattern, you can get out of it.